It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New England. It's the Chiefs and the Pats on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of them all in this league, that Lombardi trophy.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl win over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes got to throw on this first play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still there's the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their early lead to 8. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Now, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Hardman with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Kelsey makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Led the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Keaton, here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that team.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. This is certainly going to get some thank yous from the offense as he takes the punt back 36 yards. And the Pats will take over. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
I think many of us in the NFL, Kate, we always admired the special teamers, right? They're usually the first ones out of practice. They have extra meetings, extra time. And when they do their job extraordinarily well, especially early in a game and flip the field position, you want to do all you can to pay off this opportunity.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 16-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running left out of the 2nd down option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 16-0 our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Starts the return at the 34. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Stevenson with another carry. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, the playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
They're now set for 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Space to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Patriots making a 3-possession game. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch the lead to 23. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. And it's the Chiefs who have 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
He has it at the 33. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. Took the return wrong direction there. Not sure what was going on. Actually loses yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Has room down the left sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Ryland now for the extra point. And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. The point after left on the table. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Tony now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're now halfway through deciding who's going to rep the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Green Bay Packers are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times as well, as they went to him early and often, and with good reason. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Taking a shot deep down the field and go. They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots continue piling onto this lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Tight end in motion right. From the 33 on 2nd down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Travis Kelce, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw Mahomes. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kane, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds his man Rice. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots and Juju Smith-Schuster headed back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. A give left side to Stevenson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go again with Stevenson. Into the secondary past the 40. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
They send a tight end in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Sending the tight end in motion left. After the sack, another pass on second down. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Back now, pressure on its way. He'll get this one to Brown. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the sixth team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with third and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And they continue to trail by Well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
I mean, I hate to say this, Kate, about the only thing they're left playing for is to avoid a goose egg. And what may have been their last chance to do so just missed. It hadn't been their day on offense, or apparently on special teams either.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Trying the left side with Stevenson. He's off again. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All set up now for 1st and 10. This is Stevenson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd down, they go back to Stevenson. And he drives this forward to the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run. Gibson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Patriots are running them out of the building. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tack on 7 more to their lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Tony now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Mahomes now. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Throwing from near his own goal line. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Definitely a rare moment we just witnessed here, Brock. That is their second safety of this game. This defense is showing out.
Capitalizing on any and every opportunity they get. I'll tell you what, a lot of crazy things enter my mind during a football game, watching and analyzing, but two safeties, never seen it coming. You ever been in a game with two safeties, Kate?
No, I was ripping through the memory bank too, and I can't think of one.
Yeah, kudos to this defense to make it happen, not one.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This is Stevenson on the give. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Running in here with Stevenson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Jukes out a one-stop. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Patriots continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots continue adding on to that lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Tony now to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.